Okay, I don't know if you guys are aware of this story yet. Happened on April 2nd, but one high school boy murdered another one at a track and field meet. This is the accused killer. He stabbed this young man to death. Um, Carmelo, I believe is the killer's name, pronounced that way, killed Austin. It started as a dispute over a seat. Some type of argument broke out. There's very limited known about the confrontation, exactly what took place, but some type of argument over the seat. But here's the thing: there was a GoFundMe page for the killer that got up to 250,000 raised in defense for this 17-year-old stabber. Why? Like, for what purpose? How is anybody justifying this man's actions? It's despicable what he did. He's hideous. He's horrible. One, it's one thing to promote and encourage degeneracy, and not that that should ever be done. Don't get me wrong, but to go to the degree and level of donating money to support the defense of a individual who savagely stabbed another young man to death over an argument. Oh, but he may have been bullied. Okay. So why didn't he fight? Why didn't he go tell somebody? Being bullied is not justification to stab and murder someone. That doesn't get you off the case. Really, people? Like, really? By that logic, the Columbine kids was acceptable. They was bullied. They was bullied for a long time before they went and shot up the school and killed numerous of other kids. Was they okay? Would you have done a GoFundMe for the Columbine kids? Where does it end? Also, I would have a tough time believing that this gentleman was bullied. It just there's no allegations before this of that. Um, and then they try to go with the self defense. I don't know if you people have us. I don't know if you people who are claiming self defense have uh, that much of a lack of understanding of what the word self defense means, or if you're just trying to come up with any excuse to uh, protect this killer, to justify what he did. Um, Self defense is you have to be in immediate danger. You have to be in danger of your life. You have to have no escape from the situation. The person would have had to be physically assaulting you. Someone yelling at you, having an argument, telling you to leave. He was the victim was heard telling the person to leave, get out of here. Um, and probably was being obnoxious. I don't really know. He's a young kid. He probably was being a jerk about it. He probably was talking trash to him. But you don't kill him. In fact, even if he punched him, it would have been wrong. I would have said that that was messed up. He should have got arrested for that. But at least it would have been a little bit more understanding. He would have had. I would have sympathized a little bit more with him for that. But stabbing a person to death, stabbing someone to death, and then you people have the nerve to send this scumbag money. Do I sympathize with the fact that he made a mistake, that he had some anger issues, some mental health issues, that he may have some challenges in his life that led to this poor behavior? Of course I do. I do. And I hope one day he repents and asks for forgiveness to the family, that he's sorry for what he did. I hope that he changes his life and never does anything like that again. But I think he should face the worst consequences. I think he's somebody who is unsafe to be in society. That something so easily can triggers you to stab someone. That's somebody who is unstable, and we should be protected from him. Again, am I compassionate? Am I sorry? Will I forgive a person like that? Of course, but that doesn't mean I'm going to send them money. And this person, he is actually he has a really clean background. He's not your typical thug who is on the news that people are protesting in favor of because they was unjustifiably murdered by a police officer. Uh, he actually has a squeaky clean record. He was not a bad kid, but he did a bad thing. Not being a bad kid does not justify what you did, and he should face consequences for it. Thank God they did take it down. Um, but yeah, it was up for way too long, and anybody who sent money to that, either you did not do the proper research into the story, that you was deceived in some way, and you heard misinformation and you rushed and jumped on it, or you are just a horrible person that are promoting evil behaviors. You're promoting murder. It's insane. All right. Don't know why you would, but hate me if you like.